So, good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to our live stream here with Rother every Thursday, 3 p.m. Central European Time, since I'm based here, or 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And, well, before I go into details, today is public holiday in Germany and a special public holiday. And I just switched myself off my team. But anyway, I am going to, to survive this session. And also, I'm only going to trade evaluation accounts today. There's no real money involved here. Definitely not. Anyway, if you are new here on the Bookmap channel and you don't know me, I'm very happy if you just give me a feedback here on YouTube and say, I don't know you, or I want to take part of this, or whatever, and also tell me something about your story as a trader or whatever. And also, I do not expect that from you. I also tell you something about myself. Myself is Robert Rother. It's my name. I wrote a best-selling book. It's called Drachenjahre, or Dragon Years in English. I am since 30 years in that investment business, yeah. And, well, I have to figure out here something. At the moment, there's just OBS crashed. Yeah, sometimes, the point is we are always live, yeah. And sometimes yeah, we are always live, and sometimes things going wrong. It's like that. I'm not a professional in that way. I just try to do my best, and I know more people are coming. Dan, what the fuck happened in Liverpool? My goodness, this is really, really fucked up, yeah. Anyway, I'm continuing here my business. I started trading, yeah, it's almost 30 years ago. And my father passed away I was 18 months old, yeah, it's like that. And I inherited some funds. It was not big money, small money, just really small money. And then I could open my first bank account with a local bank, and I started to buy stocks because I liked that. And it became quite successful. At the age of 17, two people came to me and said to me, hey, Robert, would you like to set up a company with us together? And I said, yes, of course. They gave me at that time 50,000 D-Marks in cash. D-Marks, not euro, yeah. Deutsche Mark. And, well, then we just exploded, and they really taught me how to do business. How to do the investment business, hedge fund management, manage accounts, and so on. So sometimes, many people here know my Vita, but I always try to say something different, put it differently. Well, then I sold my shares in that company, and I moved to China, and I set up a second investment company with a Chinese partner together, where I managed over, actually the top was 156 million USD. And, well, if you're quite successful in China, you always get in trouble, yeah. So anyway, today is Father's Day here in Germany. I'm not quite sober. I mentioned that before, but it has to be like this, I really put a lot of pressure into that to just be here. If you're on YouTube here and you're not verified yet, just scan this code here and record for Discord, sign up for Discord. Here I can only show you on Discord. We also have this live stream, and you can see here Robert Rother channel. T, hello. Steven, hello. Dan is here. Doina, and you just have to go to verification, and then you enter your email address from your Bookmap license key, and you will be verified. Dan is taking care of that. But also I have to say, this Dan, there are many fake Dans, yeah. This is the real Dan here. So we also have this part done. And next thing is, yeah, every 2 weeks I'm giving a webinar about day trading without risking your own capital. I try to improve this step by step. The next webinar is on May, sorry, I cannot say that. June 5th, it's not May, June 5th, new month, June 5th. And just go to lit.robertrother.com, yeah, and you will get the information. Yeah, this also, I don't like to show this anymore. It's just only certificates of payouts. Most importantly now, all Bookmap limited materials, information, presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. So now we have the official part done, and we can go into the happy part. Then we must meet again in Unions Club here in London. You know, I tell you the truth. I'm not lying, you know. Everything what you get from me is basically the truth. Today is public holiday in Germany, and it's like, we call it Father's Day. I went out with my football team just now at 1 p.m. and I also show you the pictures, you know. There is simply just partying going on, yeah. But I also don't want to miss this this opportunity to to show you what we are doing here, yeah. This is, for example, now my football club here. You can see me here in front, and I will change my shirt later, you know, to Swangerooge jerseys. So yeah, we are small, but every game we have, there are at least 300 to 400 people. Yeah, that's for a team that plays in the last league, not bad. And I just want to share with you some cultural things, yeah. There's a new bar in Cambridge, then okay. Well, you know, as we met last year in London, I love this. I love England. There's nothing to discuss about this. British people they have their humor, they have their everything, and that is very, very funny, you know. And yeah, Cambridge, okay. And with your dad together again, your dad is also very cool, you know that? But is this bar also closing at 11 p.m. or what? You know, not like German time, I mean... 2 a.m. Yeah, okay, that's already a little bit better then. I really have to admit that. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And please tell your dad best greetings from me and from Uli. We will never forget this evening. Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing, really. And especially the place where we went with you and your dad was, yeah, I mean, if you're a foreigner, you basically cannot get access to that. It's impossible. It's only for veterans, I know. Just, you know, thank you for that. So now we are here. I'm just checking here. Okay. Chachi, hello. Cliff Smith, hello. Lucas Mogni, hello. Here on YouTube, I welcome you. Yeah, I really welcome you. And if you have any questions, please ask them, because I'm not able to do much today. Fasching is crazy. No, Blue Horse. So it's not Fasching. Fasching is in February. This is Carnival, yeah, Carnival. That is not, no, today's just Father's Day, you know, it's crazy, crazy thing. Molina Trading, hey, Nicolas, I think that's you, ne? You're on YouTube. I survived. But now let's have a look at the markets. You know, there was an update on Bookmap yesterday. The new stable version was released, I think, and they have a very, very nice feature. I mean, I think it was available before, but it's now in the stable version. And if you are a trader, you always have to be careful about your version. You can use beta versions. Personally, I'm doing it, but I also know the developers and so on behind Bookmap, so I rely on that. But normally you really must be carefully. So what we can see is here right now, you see all these cloud nodes, CLN, I call it cloud nodes, yeah. All these lines are settlement prices. And the settlement price is always very, very nice to trade for just small pullback. And for me personally, if I see this line here, I always forget that what's going to happen. But now we have this extension lines here, yeah. You see here, this is a settlement line from the 7th of January 25, and we can see this line. Actually, then you can record this right now, or maybe you can forward this if you're still here. Since I'm almost blind, I would like to have this line like 2 or 3 ticks thicker, bigger. You know, we just started this yesterday to implement this in our training. These lines to make this a little bit thicker. There is no function for this. At least I didn't know that, because I cannot really, I tell you the truth, not really see that. If we can make this like 2 or 3 ticks, this line would be amazing. But I also can understand that people already can see this. But for me, my left eye is very, very bad. I always see everything double. It's not good. Yeah, thank you, Dan. Thank you. That would be, if you can make this like 2 or 3 ticks thicker, would be amazing. Or at least if there's the option to do that as much as you like, you know. Now it's exactly in the middle. That's everything cool. It's very perfect, but I cannot see it. At least I have to really pay attention to it. And now we are also going to implement all my special high volume nodes or whatever, that we can see this. To this one, for example, is from yesterday, I think. We can automate this. And just for today, I'll just say, Tetsujin, hello, see you again. Nice to see you again. Kasai Afshin, I hope I can say this correctly. Hello, you're welcome. And you know, these settlement prices here are really, really powerful, and they're always good for like a move like this, like 10 ticks or whatever, yeah. But now I really have to go to set up my VWAPs here again. London session VWAP at 29. You know, I did not look at the computer today, I tell you the truth. But don't tell this to Bookmap, yeah. Today is a special day in Germany. But I also have to say, I am not going to miss that. I love this company. I love this software. Without this software, I cannot trade. I personally would not know how to do that. So now we have the next settlement price here. So we simply start to trade a short trade there. go in. And I emphasize this is only evaluation accounts. Let's see if we can get a trade yet, a settlement price. And this, I see this blue lines. I think that's a mistake from order mistake up to there. Anyway, we try to short the settlement price. I hope there will some liquidity pop up. Yeah, anyway, guys, ladies, when you have questions, please feel free to ask. Florian, hello. Nice to see you here. Irma, you're also here. Phonics again, Steven, Snowman, Ron, Peter, welcome. Are you in Austria right now or somewhere else, Mr. Freundorfer? Is there also public holiday in Austria today? Do you also have something like Vatertag? Ralf in Switzerland and Peter in Austria, Österreich. So now let's see if we can catch this trade. Christi Himmelfahrt. That's right, Snowman. Christi Himmelfahrt, yeah. Yes, but no Vatertag. Yeah, Vatertag, you know, is it's very special in Germany, I can tell you that. It will be a big disaster. It is a big disaster already. So now I want to explain you some things. Now I got this trade, and I really, I'm honest with you, the last couple of days I was really unlucky, because whatever I did, the market, one tick before my take profit just went the other side, yeah. I was not profitable, I'm honest with you, the last couple of days. And the people in my community know this, and they also saw, okay, now I have this, and now we are one tick before my take profit, and now the market is turning around and kicking me out. Oh, don't send. Really, really unlucky. It's like this sometimes, no? No woman on the street in Germany, just drunken man. Yes, it's really like that. And you see here, one tick before my take profit. If I make my take profit now 7 ticks, it will also turn around. I don't know what's going on right now. Well, I believe I know, because you're sometimes unlucky. Market doesn't like you. And you have to admit that. And you still have to stick to your rules and regulations and just trade your way, even if you have a painful losing series. Yeah, it's like that. You see here, if I do now 10 ticks, it will come to 9 ticks. If I do 5 ticks, the pullback will go to 4 ticks. It's like, right now, it's not my time to trade. And I also have to say, this is why I only trade evaluation accounts. Sometimes I trade also my PA accounts, but I know I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky. And this is something that you have to admit. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Now the market is going to screw me. Entry, perfect. Take profit, yeah, perfect. Liquidity coming in, we can see it here. But one tick, it's like they just manipulating the market against my trading. Of course, that is not true. You know, that's just what you think. That is not true. It's just what it's going in your brain to get you crazy. But that's the market. Cliff Smith, I would love to join your live trading. Is there a cheaper way around it? Cliff, I can give you, you can book a call with one of my best students, yeah, Nicolas, and you discuss this with him. Here's my full, yeah, how to say, Cliff, just book a call with him. You have the link here, Cliff, and you can talk to him, and he will give you the best advice, and then we can discuss all options. Yeah. But what I'm doing here right now is what I'm doing every single day. And I'm honest, I'm not always winning, yeah. And you see also, this is really, you know, this is typical for the last days. But, there's a big but, I'm doing this since 30 years. And then now we have this period, or this time, when we should not trade. We should just stay away from the markets. Normally, I did stopped trading in May, June. Then I just did nothing to recover myself, and I started trading again in September. That was the best decision. Now I have a community on which I have to take care of, and which I also like. That's but now you see, now I'm also trading, but I have to decide now if I'm trading my personal account or my evaluation accounts. That's a different thing. Now I'm trading evaluation accounts. If I lose this account, it doesn't matter. Also, if you see other traders and they are showing you big numbers, you know, it's all fake. It's all fake. I just tell you what I'm doing here is for entertainment. But I also like it, and also educating it, yeah. And then you also see there are different periods in the times in the year, like summer, winter, autumn, times on the way how you have to trade. So now I'm stopped out, I got screwed, but only by one tick, you know, it's fucked up. If I make my take profit to 7 ticks, I get, the market goes to 6 ticks. It's like that. I'm just screwed. So this is why I don't trade my personal money. I bought stocks a lot, yeah, like Nvidia. Nvidia had big numbers. I'm very happy with that, and that's okay. But we are here to teach you and to see this. Now, for example, we have this low here. I'm entering a VWAP. And if the market comes back to this VWAP, might be interesting. And we almost set a touch here. If you want to have an aggressive entry, we go this here. But what you can learn in my community is, yeah, every day is mostly when not to trade. That is the biggest lesson that I can give you. Do not trade. Total buy quantity, what's then here wrong? Oh, 30. Okay. Bookmap fix this thing. Now I have to make 10 again. Yeah, now there I want to get in. So there. So I'm in. Also, we have to say this market is very news driven. It's just a Trump market, yeah. Trump is saying something and the market is moving. I honestly believe that there is a lot of manipulation inside of that, yeah. and they made a lot of money, and they're okay now. Otherwise I cannot explain that. So now you screw me again here. Yeah. Yeah, come on, kick me out. So I'm out. I really, they are screwing with the algorithms. Maybe I made it too popular here on Bookmap that they are screwing with us right now. Liquidity at settlement price at 33, 34. Just stop me out and now you continue. Okay, let's try here if we get another shot. I'm in. Otherwise, I really believe that they are really screwing with me, my strategy here right now. I don't know how many people are following me, but there are at least thousands of lots that are behind me. I can tell you that. Settlement price touched here. What I can also say here, we have a copy trading system, yeah, now 85%. Also most of the people, they entered at 81%. So you now make like 4% profit in a couple days. It's also growing, but we really have to take care. You see, now they're stopping out. It's like really, I believe sometimes they're really watching my trades, because what I'm doing, many people are following that. Laura, hello. Molina, yes, Nicholas, before market opening, yeah, or after 8 o'clock, afternoon time. I just can say they are going to, so I'm going to try it again here. It's the VWAP. Reset 10. It became very suspicious during the last weeks. You see, I place my order here. Okay, and I got also a fill within 1 second. Just market opening in, out. Okay, that was, let me see. I went in and out at the same time. Honestly, you see, And I went in and out at the same time. This cannot be. I didn't do anything. I have to take a screenshot. This is fake. This is Bull and Ox accounts, and this is fake. These are fake orders, and they try to destroy you. I've also posted this here. I mean, it's live. I should be in here and out there, something like this, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least here. I got my fill, but I don't get anything here. So this is also one way how prop firms are cheating you. At least they can correct this, yeah. Settings, account information, executions. Let's see if this is correct. $54, $54. Why? This is cheating. You see that? This is cheating. I put this here. It's just cheating. Sorry, what can I tell you? This is cheating. We have it recorded here. I'm trying again another trade here to liquidity, and let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, what is that? 10. Settings, account information. Okay, threshold, you mean this, what I mean, yeah? Maybe this can be true, since I cannot place even one order. Reset, 1. Yeah, threshold it. Yeah, now that is, I delete this. It's my mistake. Everything what I said is wrong. It's just I disconnect and I reconnect. Now I have to choose which one. This is a trading threshold, yeah. It's loading up. But at least thank you, Laura and Florian, for your feedback. Today is just gambling day. But really, how did I? Well, maybe I. This is the threshold. Yeah, this is one of the big tricks. Big tricks, big mistakes. So now settings, account information. We have another 150k account. Did I really reach this? I did not even realize this. Anyway, life continues. Pulling another. This is VWAP, US session. This is London VWAP. Dancing around. Take profit here. Take for settlement price. You know, I'm just playing around here. Sell limit order there. Okay. So, and it's just show me just one tick before my take profit and you turn away, yeah. Okay, this worked quite well. This is the trades I like. Next trade with 10 is here at the second deviation. Okay, no, Bookmap passes finally. Yeah. Okay, I try here 10 ticks. In and go up. Okay, now do the pullback. Now you're kicking. Okay, we try it again here. Also, just for your reference here on YouTube and Discord, I talked to Bruce, and there will be a new short webinar for Bookmap, especially from my side. I think I will start with it next week. There is this supply and demand webinar, which is very good, and I will also do something. He asked me, and I will provide this. You see, and also here again, this one tick fucking thing. Sorry about this language, but I'm really, it's now like all week, always one tick, I'm getting screwed. Not only in this account, also in other accounts, yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or whatever you like to know about this. Florian, yeah, you got lucky. I see your chart here on Discord. You did the big thing, yeah. I'm really, this is sometimes really this point, yeah. Florian, and sometimes you're really lucky, and then you have to use this time. And now I'm really unlucky, and all of you, I'm telling the truth, I'm so unlucky. But my strategy works. I'm unlucky. Yeah, I just have to change my accounts. So it's very simple. And this is what, if I would trade my own capital or whatever, I would be probably bankrupt. But I learned to differentiate this, that I don't do that. Yeah, I cannot refrain myself from the markets. Like every one of you, we are all gamblers. Any one of you who is watching here and is telling me he is not a gambler is a liar. So be admit it and just learn to deal with it. And also, you're now exactly touching the US session VWAP, and I'm not there. Yeah, it's fucked up. So that was a nice trade. We took this one out. This is what I like. You know, liquidity here, if you see this, standard deviation, liquidity coming together and then shake off. And now we try to do the next trade here. This liquidity, and we have settlement prices too. That is basically, that's an all-in trade here, yeah? But I can only trade 10. What? Ah, no, 20, 20, 20, 20. It's only 10. Yeah, Bookmap reset 10. So here, send. What we say? US session VWAP. Okay. Cancel all. Then I want to go short here. Okay, now Bookmap your AI. Okay, my mistake, because you figured normally there was always a number 0 and now this problem is solved. I don't have to choose a size. I always forget this, and then if I click 1010 I cannot order more. Florian, things usually go well for me when they go badly for you. The problem is things go well for you more often. Can I copy this? Florian, I have to copy this and send to my this guy. There's echt geil. That was okay. Now we got the trade here, it's a liquidity. Now pop it up. Emily Green, I like your honesty. Yeah, Emily, the only thing that I can tell you is that I just show you what I'm doing, yeah. I'm not always winning, and everybody can see that every day. And I'm 30 years now in the market. I had my own traders. I know all these things around it, yeah. And it doesn't work every time. And if you say every day I make money, no, that's not true. I have periods where I make good money, and I have periods where I only get fucked out like now. You see here, one tick fucking thing here, you know? Before my take profit, I enter, everything fine. Market went to my direction, but one fucking tick. And I don't consider my language right now because I'm gonna accept out here. I really, trying again here. I'm really, yeah. It's like that, Emily. I'm a trader since 30 years and I'm still alive. That's the point. Look at all the people who are there online. They are not alive. They are coming and going. But I know when I can risk money and I also know when I cannot risk money. For example, I told to many of my friends that they should buy Nvidia at $90. I did it. And yeah, now Nvidia is so. And now we also get this trade here. Good. And another 10 here. Next time settlement price is always winning price. Yeah. I have to forget. Yeah, you know, okay. That's my own stupidity. No. In settlement price. Dan mentioned about driving to Germany to visit you. Yeah, well, Dan, your father is always welcome. You know that, Dan. And wherever he is, well, I hope he's going to north of Germany, yeah. He's more than welcome. You know that? And we are on an island. Hey, we are going to pick him up or whatever. This would be a big honor to meet your dad here in Germany. Really. I can really say this. So now I got screwed again here. So take another 10 in on this liquidity. Maybe. The quantity again 10. Maybe we take now a short here. It's a settlement price reverse. Really, then, if your dad would like to visit Germany, you know, Uli and me, we would be very happy to welcome him. It's amazing, amazing father. So now we have two settlement prices here. Normally it's big resistance zone, and now you screw me again on one tick here or what, like always. Come on, okay, now I got this fill here, that's good. And we take another long here. It's a liquidity, send. You always have to remember here in trading, settlement prices are very, very important. Steven, sorry, I was just in another chat here. Robert, your approach is more mechanical and doesn't take context into account, and I'm curious how you view that approach and mindset, if you don't mind asking. Steven, there is one thing that you have to answer for yourself. What is your niche to make money in the market? I'm asking you, Steve, now. You have one sentence. Think about, you go to Höhle der Löwen, yeah, or Shark Tank in USA, and you have to explain your business. What are you doing? Give me one sentence. I'm waiting for your reply. Okay, Steven, if you, let's say you have a company and somebody asks you, what are you doing? I'm selling shoes. I'm selling clothes. I'm selling cigarettes. That's a business. Okay. Now, what is your business here in the market? Trading. Yeah. What are you trading? And why are you buying and selling, or why are you buying and selling the ES? What is your point in buying and selling the ES? Give me one sentence. That is, everyone is saying this, make profit, making money, everybody. But how are you going to make money? Buy low, sell high. Yes, you can read this in every fucking book. But why did I place now a buy order here? And again, this one fucking tick. Okay, now it still get, you know, I get the feel, yeah. So I'm asking you why, or why are you trading this market? What is the point? US session here, VWAP. Okay, I'm going there short. I make always my same mistake here. You must have a niche in the market that you understand, which you can take your money out of it. You see here, I placed my short order, but I was too late because I have to get used to the new functions from Bookmap. I'm going to give you now one advice, yeah, but you can still give me your feedback. I give you still what we have 5 more minutes. This time about 2 ticks, I didn't reach my take profit. Anyway, Stephen, I can tell you what I am doing. The only thing that I'm doing is to check when algorithms are going to buy and sell. Algos going to buy and sell. That's my only business in this market. Nothing else. Florian, you is from one of our community members. Florian, yeah, you're better than me. I know that. But it's a funny part about this, you know, it's sometimes really. So now we are long, so I go long. You have to understand one thing. What are you really doing in the market? Is it gambling, or do you have a strategy behind what you are doing? And if you know this, Stephen, if you really know, I only focus on this one single thing. That is what I'm doing. then you will become profitable. And you only look on this single thing. It doesn't matter what left and right is. I don't care. And then sometimes, you know, I also like to gamble and play around. It's not like, it's like also, we're all gamblers. Yeah, then I have some evaluation accounts and play around, whatever, yeah. But for your main money, you really have to know what you're doing. You see? Touch, buy. So now we're going to get another, I don't have to do this here, again here, 10 long. And Stephen, I would really like that you answer this question. Wow, now I'm getting almost fucked again here. Yeah. That you can give me one sentence. What are you doing in the markets? I'm not, you are trading, you are making money, you buy the high, you buy low, everything fine, everything okay. But what is the really idea behind what you are doing? So, where do you want to go? Market, settlement price, yeah, again. Okay, next. Are there any news or what? What's happening? I always have every day my analysis here. My context, definitely. I'm doing my homework. That is the basic homework that I'm doing here, you know. These are my volume profile, chart settings, and so on. This is everything that I have into context. I'm putting it down from a daily chart, 4-hour, 1-hour chart to a 50-minute chart where I know where are the VWAPs and all these things that I know. And then I know there are big support or resistance zones. These are major zones, yeah. Also, it's not. Oh, this time I got lucky. Well, very fine. In here, almost one tick out there. It plays a big role. I also have to emphasize right now, you know, I am here on, let's say, investment, yeah. I try to teach people things. I'm not trading all of this on my personal accounts, not ever. Normally, when I trade my personal accounts, I make 1 or 2 trades and I'm done with the day. That's a fact. But I also want to give here lessons, and for this prop firms are perfect. And these trades that I'm taking here, these are also trades that I would take normally with my personal account. But I also know I cannot have this energy to trade all day. And as long as you sit in front of the computer, you cannot do it. It's a matter of fact. I am burned out, you know. Okay, US Session nochmal 10 short here, 10 short. What the most traders do not understand, and is simply, we are playing here Champions League. We are playing here wirklich emotionally side. We have a high focus. You cannot do this 24 hours, and you cannot do it, at least not for a long time. I did it, and you get or become crazy. I tell you the truth, and you get problems with your family, with everything, and you don't want that. I trade for bigger ranges. Yeah, Stephen, that is absolutely correct way. But for me personally, I also trade bigger ranges, but not on prop firm accounts and not in futures trading. I'm using CFDs for that, yeah. yeah, it really becomes too much. Believe me, I have so much fucked up situations about trading, and you cannot sleep anymore. You wake up in the morning, hey, where is my fucking position, and blah 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 blah. No, Steven, I understand, and I always like the exchange. You know, this is also, people ask me, oh Robert, you're a successful trader. Why are you doing this? Yeah, you don't have to. Now I'm telling the people I have to do that because I get the interaction with the people, and I also get feedback. I get friends. Yeah, I really can say that I really get good friends. And many eyes see more than I can see. Like one member from us, Marco, I don't know if he's here, Marco Basuro from Los Angeles. He told me about the London session VWAP. I never thought about this thing because I was sleeping. But since London, LA, and New York also have a quite a different time zone, he started trading this, and he asked me, hey Robert, what do you think about it? I said, fuck, great, cool, hey man, yeah, no, I implemented this, yeah. And this is community. This is really community, and we can optimize this. You know, I get this feedback and I can optimize this as I have my team behind me, and then it really makes fun, you know. Yeah, maybe I talk too much right now, but we try to get this straight, and then I will go back to my football club. Okay, come on, baby. But Steven, you are in Austria, or if I am not right, if I am correct. So now we got this last trade here, and after this is done. One tick. Fuck. Okay, good. I got it. Sorry. Yeah, I end up now with profit, so I'm closing today for now. And Portugal. Okay, I also have some friends there, Stephen. Where in Portugal? Lisbon? Madeira. Oh, Madeira. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to close, but maybe I hook you up with my programmer. He is in Lisbon. Yeah. Anyway, that was the last perfect trade, and I wish you all the best. I have to go now to get myself fucking drunk, and see you next week. Yeah. It's Father's Day.